Ladies and gentlemen, Budgy Smugglers, we're back.
We're back, baby.
Back. Oh, it's been a hot minute. I'm comedian Jeremy Dooley, joined as always by fellow comedian Mr. Steven Bradshaw, Stevie B.
Good to be back, smuggler. We had a week off with a DNP for me last week, but this week, so we got so much to catch up with.
We've got
the
a lot.
surfing's back. The Masters finished today. The NBA's about to go into the finals. Oh my God, there's boxing, there's athletics, there's everything. Before we get into that, though, here's a quick word on the current cost of living crisis from the face of petrol pricing, Jeremy Dooley.
Yes.
Jules, what's been happening?
Tell you what,
TV stuff?
a lot has been happening. Tell you what, smugglers, you're going to be sick of seeing me on your TVs, social medias. I think I'll be on billboards and buses.
You're going to be on billboards?
I'm going to be everywhere as the face of the fuel crisis.
That's wow. Tell us about because I haven't seen it yet. Yep. This has just started popping up in my feed in the last 24 hours. What was the ad and what happens in the ad? And what was your role?
My title.
Were you one of the Iranian bombers?
You know what my title was in it?
What?
Hero Man.
Oh, Hero Man. I like that.
Yeah, and I had to hold a loaf of bread that we weren't allowed to show the brand, but it was Helga's. We weren't allowed to show the brand.
That's, again, just government wastage. You could have just got a normal loaf of Coles white block. But no, they had to spend our hard-earned tax dollars for an extra $4 on Helga's. But keep going.
Yep, and so it was me and my the hero woman.
Yep.
And, it captures us walking out of a shop. Yeah.
Sorry. That's a bad start.
I mean, she does improv.
Okay, yep.
So we walk out of a shop and we walk down the street and we sit at a bus stop and then we hop on a bus and that's about all we did.
And what's the point of the Theo? You can take a bus to get bread. Stop driving.
To be honest, I'm not actually sure.
That's right. That's right. Feels like it's been pretty thrown together pretty quick.
I mean, on the day we're like, is this for
an
an app? Like, is this an app? What's going on here? There might be an app involved. I don't know.
Like the bus, how to get a bus. Take a bus to get a loaf of bread app.
I think the whole thing is they're trying to push is that every little bit counts. So when you can, go walk or catch the bus or whatever. But
heroes catch the bus.
The bus feels more like a transport of consequence. You know what I mean?
I feel a bit nervous sitting next to a television superstar.
Sitting next to a hero man.
Hero man.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's going to annoy some.
What did Hero Woman do? Did she just go with you, or did she pick something up from the shop?
She had a bag of groceries as well and a coffee. She had a prop coffee.
Oh,
and I had you can see there, I'm really clutching that loaf of bread.
Oh.
That was probably about 6 hours into the shoot.
Really?
That loaf of bread was morphed at the end of it. It would have been like sweaty and warm as well.
Well, that's fun. You also did an entire Melbourne International Comedy Festival run for a week. How did that go?
It was great. It was phenomenal. The big swing.
Yes.
We swung. We hit it out of the park.
It's good to hear.
It was good. It's been a. This probably came up in the listener or audience questions, but it's been a very challenging comedy festival across the board. A lot of shows have been, very low ticket sales. Obviously you get some of the big dogs who are like catching fire at the moment. Which is great. We
love that.
But I think across the board, ticket sales are a little bit less and there's more shows as well. So I feel very grateful that people came out night after night and had a good time and, had good chats, people coming from great distances, people driving down from the surf coast and from Ballarat. People flew down from Sydney to be there last night. So because I'm not doing a solo show up there for any festivals. So really appreciate the love. It's been great. Had a guy from Finland there who looked like a Viking.
Yes.
Tremendous beard. Looked like a big man. Looks like he eats a lot of smoked fish. I think they do that in Finland.
They do. They ferment it, I believe.
Yeah,
They're more big fish fermenters.
Yeah, well, he fermented to be there, so that was good. Wasn't there by accident, eh?
Not all big swings hit. But no, that's good. Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
always a big build up mentally, more so than anything. I think once you get on stage, it's great. And as long as you got a crowd, which you did.
I did. I got a crowd every single night, which was good. Like at some of the venues, like the shows afterwards were getting cancelled, like, for a few of the nights and the shows beforehand and stuff like that. So it was great to be able to have an audience each and every single night I was there. And big shout out, I had a couple of openers.
Yes, you did.
Always like to, pay it forward and to, give people a bit of a hand up, because that's how
I got my big break in
that's
comedy,
it.
everyone.
That's how I got here. People did that for me. Always like to return the favour. So I had Seb Rumor for 3 of the nights, and he did a fantastic job.
Good to hear. Love to hear that.
For someone that looks like Happy Gilmore's caddy, but also does slam poetry.
Happy Gilmore too? Bad Bunny?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's like, last night, he's like, I got to go. I'm doing some busking afterwards. I'm like, that checks out, Yeah.
He does stand-up comedy busking.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a worse combination.
No. Not
Both alone are not great. And then I actually had 2 Raw grand finalists opening for me as well. Lockie Skinner came over from WA.
Oh, Lockie.
And
Love Lockie.
Seen him develop over the years when I've been
guy.
over in Perth. And I was like, mate, if you want to come and run your set, by all means. So he came on Saturday night and did 5. And then Georgia Rice, one of the runners-up,
yes,
she
well done,
was there for 2 of the nights and did a great job. So it's I had a look at the Raw grand finalists yesterday. A third of them have opened for me.
Oh, see, there's a common thread there.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who won it? Never is he?
No, he's from Sydney. Don't know him, but old mate Jackie boy, Jack Russell.
Jack Russell?
Yeah.
Was he he was in the final?
Yeah,
that's right.
Apparently he did great as well.
Sure
a lot of people were like, oh, he probably should have, gotten at least a special mention. I heard he did fantastically.
I bet he did. Oh, well done.
JR.
That's
well done.
exciting.
So that's good. And then a couple other gigs. I did the Exford, the late night there. It was such a hot
Finest
show.
gig in the fest.
And that was for a Tuesday night. I just wanted to go and do it just as a tune-up before opening night. I thought Tuesday night, there's not going to be many people there. How wrong was I? It was heaving. And it was fun. I was like, oh my God, all right. I was just in there for just to chill out. I'll get in, I'll get out. And it was packed. Heggie was on the lineup, Ben Richardson on the lineup. Ooh. It was a hot show, and we blew the roof off the joint. So that was great. And then what else have I done since I've seen you? I did the WOG Olympics. Have I seen you since then?
No. You told me you're going to do it. How did you win?
Did the WOG Olympics. That was good. Yep, definitely. It was, you hang fun on some people there. You call all the Greeks Turks and vice versa. Yep. That's slim pickings. Classic gags. And then I was, have I seen you since I went to Rosebud?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we have. We have.
Sweet.
Yes.
Sweet. So it's just the WOG Olympics. So yeah, it's been a good run.
Very exciting.
Good bunch of shows. What about you? Tell us what happened. Where have you been? What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do you need a hug?
I'm all good. I had a little accident on my bicycle. And just kind of slipped off, rolled my ankle, tore a ligament, that kind of a thing. So I've been laid out. This is my first day outside of the house in any real meaningful way. I went and dropped a letter off it in the letterbox on Friday. So I did it well over a week ago. And then I was like, that went well. And then I woke up the next day and my foot was throbbing just from a small walk. So we'll see how we go tomorrow. But just one of those things that happens when you become an old man, I think. And I'm kind of heading into that territory. But I've done both ankles a bunch of times before from basketball and footy and skateboarding and whatnot. So it's not something new to me, but it is bloody annoying.
I have seen you, for a comedian, you get injured a hell of a lot.
Yeah, I remember Kane era, Steve, where I pinged my calf playing soccer. I had that.
I remember being on stage in Geelong when you walked in with a cane. I've never seen a more pathetic display of dealing with an injury.
It was pretty... Oh, that was bad. That's all I could get was the cane. The cane worked. I got to look them up. Because I had some great bits about being injured, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was something about fucking a calf because I injured my calf, and I turned it into a joke about having sex with a cow, which is very funny.
Not unusual as well.
No. So
what did you do? What did you do?
What do you mean?
Like, what? How did you fill your time?
I have this is so not good podcasting content, but you've asked.
I have.
Because I couldn't really move about much. I had a bunch of sports cards and other things.
Oh, I'm spewing. I asked this question.
And then, so I set up my eBay store.
Hey.
You got to photograph everything, log everything. So it's a big job, and I've never been bothered to do it. But considering I had the long weekend at home without leaving the house, I thought it was a good time. So hit me up if you want. There's a bunch of good stuff up there. Some basketball cards, some board games up there.
Board games?
Yeah, there's some books. I got a signed Ben Cousins book I found in a Perth op shop for $3. That's up on eBay for $99 if you want that. But yeah, so it's been good. It's been good. I actually pulled a Richmond card out of a pack and sold that for $350 if you don't mind. So
there you go. What was the card?
It's an instant win thing. If you know, you know. But it was a big deal. It's a big deal. But anyway, so I've just been doing. It's so boring. I feel bad. I feel bad that you all had to sit and listen or watch that because it's been a boring week and a half.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm disappointed for asking as well. So,
but next week I'll be appearing in a commercial as Evil Man, and
Evil Boy.
I'll be going around stealing petrol cans off people. So I'm looking forward to that. And what about? I'm sure you got some audience questions. You always have a couple of bangers.
I had a couple of bangers. The biggest one was. So it's been interesting because this year I feel like a lot more audience members are a bit more like in the know with like what's happening.
Because they listen every week to the Budgy Smugglers.
Of course, they're very intelligent. So Mio asked the question.
Sounds like a made-up name.
No, Mayo.
When someone's
after
like,
last
what was your
night's
name,
show.
sir? And you're like, me? Oh.
I remember because it was after last night's show.
I'm going to
Mio
start writing
asked
questions down, by the way, because I contribute nothing to this segment.
No, well, you got to speak to people who come to the shows.
All right, I got to.
That's an easy
people
fix.
People don't come to my show. No.
Mayo asked, like, how has this festival been, and what have you noticed? And I guess kind of touched on it just before, but you're just noticing that the dollar is a little bit tighter, and people, they want to go into the city and watch maybe one or two shows. And then get out of the city. So that can make, because I wasn't playing in the CBD, I was playing in South Melbourne, and so everyone who's coming to my show wasn't there by accident; they were coming there. But when people were wanting to make a big night and see multiple shows, like they weren't then doing the little travels like they would historically. So you're seeing a lot of smaller audiences this year as well. You're seeing a lot more of like the best of, and then insert a nationality or a region or a profession. There's about 15 different best of teachers shows. Yep. You've got 15 different Asian lineup shows, a bunch of different like UK related shows. So, and people go to these shows because they're like, well, it says the best of, but it's literally just like who's available.
Yeah, it's the most available of.
I've done the Australia's Funniest Lawyer show before.
Have you?
And I am not a lawyer.
No.
Or been to law school or had any interest in it.
There you go. That's the fest though, isn't it? I have noticed one thing, and he's a friend of ours and friend of the show. I think you're emceeing his bloody wedding.
Yep.
One thing we look forward to every year, and I think you and your friend Jared Goundry put me on to this, was the annual Gavin Semple crash out. When nobody comes to his shows and that kind of thing. But he's not doing a show this year. And by gee golly gosh, a lot of people have filled the void. Yeah. Oh my God. There is a lot of people complaining that they haven't sold tickets, which is fair enough. And I'm not going to put them down. I think I'm not here to make fun of those. It can come down to a multitude of factors. But, the guy sitting to my right, you put the effort in and
it's also
you can move tickets.
You can sell tickets. I think what I've noticed this year is a lot of like open mic comedians cracking the shits at not selling tickets, but also then cracking the shits at headline acts who are like having a good experience, which it's just like, well,
Bizarre.
they've been doing it for 20 years.
Yes.
Like,
and they're funny.
yeah, and they're going to have an audience.
And they have a following.
So,
well, it's an interesting point because I did have my show, which I did a few times last year. That's locked and loaded, and the plan was always to do either a half or a full run at the comedy festival. But I kind of read the tea leaves. I saw ticket sales for everyone was slowing down. I was looking at the cost outlay. I didn't have a venue that I was running. And I mean, the show, like any show, could always get better and better as well. So I just kind of kicked my feet up and said, I'm not going to do it this year. I don't have enough of a following. I don't have enough of a fan base. I don't think, doesn't matter how hard I work, that I can sell enough tickets to make it worthwhile. And I didn't have the time to devote to it. But I think one thing... I'll just say it. One thing a lot of the people in that level of comedy, the ones that I will say that are having a crack at the big wigs or saying it's the Melbourne International Comedy Festival's fault themselves, that type, you do need... If you're going to put on a show and invest the money, you need a modicum of self-awareness. Just some self-reflection to say... I've got 700 followers. I've never done a show before. When you're looking at your first ever comedy festival show, it's like, how many of my friends and family can I rope into seeing this absolute train wreck of an hour? Because nobody's coming out hot with your first.
I mean, my first show was cringeworthy.
Yeah, of course. And so's every set I've ever done. I know that. So I'm
sure it was good.
But yeah, so I think that would help a lot. And there's, out of the 800 shows, 100 are doing great. There's probably 200 to 300 that are doing fine.
Yeah.
There's probably another 100 or so that could be doing better. And then there's about 400 that are,
struggling.
So that's just, again, I think a lot of comedy comes down to self-awareness. And I think, that's my example. I was self-aware enough to know that I don't think I'm going to move enough tickets to warrant the investment.
Absolutely. I think that's really clever. I think as well, when people, are not sure who to go and watch, like the general public, and they see a lineup show, like, well, I could see like 6 comedians for generally less than it costs to go and see one comedian do a solo show, then of course they're going to do that. So how do you separate yourself? How do you build an audience year round, not just at the start of March when you're like, oh shit, I got a show to promote and I need to do that, because everyone's doing that. You got to be doing it 24/7.
Exactly.
So it was a good question from Mio. I was very impressed by that. And I also had another question
from UO. Myself.
No, this is from Paul. This was from Paul.
Oh, Paul.
It was a 2-parter question. First one is very interested in starting comedy. Came to my show, follows me on the socials.
Love that for you, Paul.
He's like, I really want to start comedy. When's a good time to start? So, there's a bit of debate about like when to start. I think the best time to start is kind of now. You go during festival, you watch a lot, and then you start trying to get to gigs. You can introduce yourself to bookers and stuff like that, people who are running open mics and showcases.
Great call. There's this beautiful little lull coming up where everyone's put a lot of time and effort into their shows and prepping for that, and then they'll drift off over they tend to hibernate over winter.
Yep. So I think now's a good time to start. And interesting, I'll let you sort of have a crack at this one first. Is like, what have you noticed, like trends? What's popular, what's not popular in comedy and like these days versus when you first started?
Well, if you go to any open mic, calling something gay
very popular
again at the open mics. I think what's popular, I don't think there's anything, any trends or anything. Like, I think if you're looking at trends or you're asking about trends, you're probably asking the wrong questions, because, you talk about it a lot. The current trend is to do crowd work, to get clips for crowd work's sake and that kind of thing, which I understand. But and like I said, people are going more edgy because, cancel culture's kind of evened out. And now it's tipping the other way, and they see sort of Kill Tony and whatever, and that's kind of their reference point for comedy. So you go to these open mics and you watch people just eat shit and ruin the gig for everyone else. So I think the trend that always works is find your own unique voice, your perspective, and talk about that until people start laughing when you stop talking.
Yeah. No one can do you better than you.
Yeah.
So just do you.
That is true.
Find what makes you laugh.
Yeah.
And then just do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's just do what you think is funny, not what you think other people are going to think is funny.
Exactly.
And then you're going to have a longer career if that's what you wanted to. Like, my style is definitely like evolved. Like, because when I started, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was just like throwing shit against the wall. But now I just kind of go into stories, and people will come up afterwards and be like, "Oh, I felt seen," or "That was so relatable," or like, "Oh my god, I thought that was just me." And it's like, I'm just saying. And sometimes this year my hour probably a bit more M-rated than my material previously, which was more PG rated, because that's what I'm finding funny at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't try and do stuff, you just be yourself, and things will go from there. So thank you, Paul.
Also, cum jokes.
Cum jokes.
They're always good in my. If you come see me perform, you'll hear a minimum of 3.
yeah.
And they're all the same joke. I was like, come here, but I really meant jizz.
Yeah. I had a cum reference in my show this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's good.
It goes off.
Yeah. People love cum. Cum joke.
It goes
People
off.
love,
Goes off for about 75% of the audience, because then 15%, 25% are mortified.
Yes.
But then I've got like a secondary bit which brings everyone back on side.
Love it.
And they're like, you got us. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Well, I tell you what, Dools, a lot of sport. Lots of sport. Lots to dive into. I want to kick things. Are you ready for sport?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Our fave, numero uno on the Budgy Smugglers, Guccamole Picklum.
The guac.
She's back. She's come up short, though, in the final of the Rip Curl Pro at Bells Beach. I watched it yesterday or Saturday it was, and I thought she's got this in the bag and just didn't get the right wave at the start and was playing catch-up the entire time. So she came up short but still made the final. Red-hot start. She's carried over that form. What are you expecting out of our girl Guccamole Picklum? Did you watch it, actually?
I didn't get to see it. I know the crew from Burn Surf and Owen Wright had made the trip down there, and they didn't drop past. That's all right. Rude. 10 minutes you could have dropped past. And anyway, hello. But I think Guac will. I think she'll go back to back. I don't know if she'll win as many actual events, but she's always going to be in that sort of top 3.
If you look at her last year, she was consistent. Around the top. She was always she was in a lot of finals. She didn't really start getting on a roll winning until later in the season, but she was just always there, consistent, can ride any wave. The fact that she's come up a little bit short will probably motivate her, I think, to come out swinging. I think they're over in Perth in the next week or 2.
So, yeah, let's back to back.
Back to back.
No.
Goes back to back. I love it.
Oh, did you see this fight?
I didn't see this fight. I saw the highlights of it.
And we're talking about him because he's born in New Zealand?
He's a New Zealand. Well, I've invoked the Russell Crowe rule.
Yeah.
Which is someone that's born in New Zealand, spends a bit of time in Oz, but he kind of lives in New Zealand. But I'm claiming it.
Carlos Ulburg.
Yes.
Sounds very Nordic.
It is very Nordic. He doesn't look very Nordic.
No, very Nordic sort of name. What gym does he train at?
City Kickboxing.
He trains it. So he's like proper.
He's proper Kiwi.
German descent, hence the Ulburg, I think.
That's, yeah.
He snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. He was getting messed up.
It was bad. I just see he pulled an ACL. You don't pull an ACL.
No,
he did an ACL.
He got kicked clean multiple times on the side of the knee. Even wasn't quad, wasn't calf. It was Yuri Prohaska was going for the knee there, and Ulburg couldn't stand. And
did you see the one where they did a close up of the leg and you could see it snap and bend? Oh my god, that was so great. That was the worst thing I've seen since, was it Tim Sylvia broke his arm?
By Frank Mir.
Frank Mir, yeah.
And it was Interesting. Like Prohaska, he kind of got a bit cocky and was trying to, point to the ground and do a Holloway sort of situation there, and it backfired.
And it definitely got him good, but it wasn't like one of those big
it was just
flush lefts. It was like a
quick
beautiful
little
quick left hook, and it just got him in the right spot. He went down like a pile of shit.
I reckon Prohaska's chin is not that great. He's copped a few KOs.
Piera knocked him out. Yeah, so, and he's getting on a bit. I mean, I was looking at it today. Carlos he's 35, which is kind of prime for that, but so he looked okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only lost once, but yeah, he looked dead to the wind. Which is, speaking of our injuries, Stills.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this. So
Rhea Ripley, she's under a little bit of an injury cloud heading into WrestleMania this week. How pumped are you for WrestleMania?
I'm pretty pumped. I'm hoping that, the Saint of St. Albans makes an appearance.
Yes. Will he?
I'm fine.
Speaking of Carlos.
Yeah.
He might be. He's cutting some pretty good promos. But yes, Rhea Ripley under a little bit of a. But what other matches are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, definitely the other ones.
Yep.
All of the other ones. Do you know? I read that the Undertaker's walkouts have totaled. I think it was at least 91 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
they're very slow.
Very slow. So I'm looking forward to seeing CM Punk.
Yep.
And he'll do a match
with
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, nailed it. That's night one.
Yes.
Night one. You've nailed it. Oh, no. That was a mic drop.
I'm so happy with myself.
Sorry to anyone listening with headphones on, because that's just cooked it. But yeah, that's gonna be one of the matches. But Rhea Ripley, of course, she's going up against someone, Jade Chargrill.
That's exactly who the human barbecue.
Maker,
yeah.
they call her. And so, but we don't know. She's a little bit injured. We'll do a full WrestleMania recap last year. We did the full preview, and you gave your thoughts on that. But that went way too long.
So we got a lot of hate from that too. You don't know anything about wrestling.
No, they didn't get it. We still cop it in the comments for Rhea Ripley when she gets into the top 10, and people go nuts, and they, this is not a sport, and other people like, anyway. So, but yeah, that's not good. Our girl Rhea Ripley, but I'll tell you what, she's tough. She's like Carlos Ulburg. You can't keep her down. Can't keep her down.
Not at all.
What else is happening?
Jason Day was the highest finishing Aussie at the Masters, coming tied for 12th.
12th, yeah. Wasn't
you get a ribbon for that?
No, you get a
shitload of money.
Yeah, you get a shitload of money. If you look that up, I'll how much you get for 12th at the Masters. But he had a pretty good start to the tournament. He was running there with day one on the Thursday. He was coming in third. It was pretty good, but kind of fell apart a little bit. How much?
What do you reckon he earned? I'm not sure if this is in.
I'd imagine that's US.
US. We'll say it's in US.
I would say for 12 spot at the Masters, you're looking at 350 grand.
$427,500
for 12. Tied for 12, so you got to aggregate that down. But yeah, $500,000. And he kind of didn't have a great last day, so which is very interesting. Adam Scott
didn't have a good last, Jason.
Oh, just wasn't his day. Just wasn't his day. Min Lee didn't make the cut. Cameron Smith didn't make the cut. A few of them. It wasn't our Aussie men. They're just there. We need more Hannah Green in regulation machines. We need more Steph Kyriakou. We need Min G Lee. The girls are killing it as always, but the boys are just choking and not getting it done, Doors.
You know who is getting it done? The Tillies.
Oh, are they?
Oh, what and in the arch rival game against Malawi.
So, where is Malawi? I wish we had that listed here. I don't think we do. What are the neighboring countries of Malawi?
All right, Malawi is in Africa.
Is it?
Yep. And are you getting up a map right now?
I'm gonna have a look at the map, but you tell me what it's near.
Okay. Djibouti.
Djibouti.
Good name. I like saying Djibouti.
It's not apropos because that was a shit answer. No, nowhere near Djibouti. Or maybe it is. I don't know where Djibouti is.
Ethiopia. Is it near
south.
Ethiopia?
Doesn't look like it.
Is it near Burundi?
Nah.
Is it near? Is it where in Africa is it? Give me a region.
I would say
Congo.
East. Middle East.
Never East.
Not the Middle East.
Kenya.
Middle
It's
East.
near Kenya.
It definitely has to be near Kenya, surely.
And it's near.
No, it's no.
Okay, Ghana.
Nah.
South Africa.
Ganda, the store in
Ganda. Yeah.
What else?
South Africa. Lesotho.
Oh, it's north of
Eritrea.
South Africa. No, you haven't said one. You haven't got one.
Namibia.
Right. Oh, actually, kind of. Nah, not Namibia.
Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Yes.
Sort of. It doesn't border it,
With
but it's close.
Andy Flowers, the cricketer.
Yeah, there it is. But no, it's surrounded by Tanzania, Zambia, and Mozambique.
I was so close. I was going to say Zambia, but I went with Zimbabwe. So I wasn't sure if Zambia is a country.
Zimbabwe is, but anyway. So obviously, we know the country intimately.
Yep, big fans.
Big fans of the.
What's your favorite part of Malawi?
Oh, I think it's the jungles there in Malawi where the elephants roam. Mumbo Island, I like. I gave that a 4.7. Majidi Wildlife Reserve, it's a 4.4.
What are there?
Lawundi National Park, it's only a 4.2. But Lake Mawali National Park, let me tell you, I've spent many a summer's eve paddling around.
What's your favorite of Malawi's top 4 exports?
Oh, okay. So I would say number 1,
Yep.
ivory. No, I would say it's probably silver.
No.
Wheat.
No. This is great listening.
Immigrants.
No.
Okay, come on. What are they?
Macadamia nuts.
Of course.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yes, coffee. African coffee. How did I not get that?
Pulses. I don't even know what that was.
Nissans.
Heart rates. Yeah.
Like just
Pulsars.
Nissan Pulsars.
And cotton. Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. We should just stopped at 3. I reckon. No, because you got the big river there. I thought it would be no, but obviously big coffee, big Mawali coffee guy.
Big.
Is that near Mocha Kenya? Is it near
Macoma. Is
Wapsha?
it near
Is it near
Macoma?
Wapsha?
Really?
But yeah, they play
Something more
soccer.
exotic.
They play soccer.
Yep, and not well.
Oh,
Apparently.
look at Mr. Ad guy here, just quoting 90s ads. I love
Chilies.
that. I wish if you had have sat on the bus with a can of Mocha Kenya, whatever, that would have been sick. But yeah, smashed them, did they?
Yeah, 5-0.
What is the FIFA series?
Oh, that's when I don't know. I think it's just like I think it's like when the Australian cricket team will play teams like, Ireland and Scotland and America.
Just doing them a little bit of a favour. All right.
Maybe.
Well, that's good. Well, they smashed them 5-0. So there you go. Speaking of Africa, Gout Gout run
Gout
Goat run a 19.67 to win the men's 200-metre final at the Australian Athletics Championships in Sydney. He broke his own national record of 20.02. First Aussie to break 20 seconds in the 200 also. Faster than Usain Bolt ran the 200 at the same age. Gout Gout is back. We haven't spoken about him for a while. He's flying. We got a little bit more of the Athletics Championships, but what were your thoughts on Gout Gout just looking elite?
He, was close for the first, 130 meters. Then he just ran away from the guy. Someone else,
Beautiful run.
Someone else apparently broke 20 seconds in one of the heats as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, another Aussie. Not as good as Gout Gout's final there because that was just obscene. He's going places. He's going places fast.
Literally. Are we
200 meters from where he is fast?
What do you think's getting our country faster? We've got. We'll talk about it now. Lachlan Kennedy broke 10 seconds again to claim his first national title in the men's 100. We seem to be running faster as a nation, Dawes.
Don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Because Lockie Kennedy's white, and you don't expect that.
So it's not that. It's got nothing to do with our.
Are they training? Is it
Malawi.
shoes? Do they have better shoes?
What does Gout Gout wear? Do you reckon
shoes?
He has to be a Nike guy, doesn't he?
He's got like a Nike
vibe.
Colourful.
I don't know why I'm saying this.
Brooks,
right?
a Dunlop Volleys sort of guy.
Kind of a guy. So it's maybe, I'm sure they're not sponsored by the same team, but yeah, I'm just looking it up now. Lachlan Kennedy's sponsored by Skechers. No,
it's sponsored by Vans. Etnies.
So
he wears his Etnies there.
But anyway, in the other Australian athletics news, Jess Hull, did you see this? She got Tyson Popplestone's favourite runner. She got tripped in the 1500 metre race.
Tyson Popplestone's secret cameras, mate, while she was running.
This show's devolved. These are the best episodes of the Budgy Smugglers. It's just absolute chaos. Zero sport analysis, as always, but like extra non. But yeah, apparently Jess Hull got tripped over by one of Tyson Popplestone's upskirt cameras.
He's going to get an email from a parent about that or something.
I don't think so. You can see me open up for Tyson Popplestone at Lido coming up soon.
Oh, there you go. Well done.
Or MC for it, whatever I'm doing, but that'll be fun. But yeah, Jess Hull fell over, but Gout Gout and Lachlan Kennedy just out there breaking the sound barrier.
Breaking the barriers.
Love that.
Which is huge. Mitch Duke's going to retire from international football this year. Is he going to get in the Socceroos squad? I don't think so, but depends on, does Matthew Leckie make a late run from it coming back from injury? Like, how's Jackson Irvine's injury? Does Aziz Bayich still get a spot in there? Like, you want to have one of those older heads there, and Mitch Duke, he's an unfashionable, ungainly player, but he somehow creates moments in big games. So he is in with a chance, but if it's on form right now, you'd have to say he's looking unlikely.
Is he the type that you bring along? Is he a Joe Ingles type?
He's your Joe Ingles. He's definitely a Joe Ingles type. Vibes. He'll get in to the head of the opposition. He'll do some stuff that annoys them, and could make it happen.
Could make it happen. The Duke, we're backing you in, Dookie. We hope that you make it into the FIFA World Cup squad. We've still got a couple of months to the World Squad, so who knows what happens?
Who knows? He could strike form.
But in other news, Tim, Werribee Open Range Zoo has won the WBO International Middleweight Boxing title with a unanimous points win over Albanian Dennis Nurja. The WBO International Middleweight Boxing title sounds like another boxing made-up title, Dools.
Yep.
That's not even when they add like international or it's like the intercontinental title of one of 12 boxing championships. It seems to me from what I saw is that just Tim Zoo needed a little slam dunk, just a little alley-oop. Let's just feed him an Albanian and give him a title, and it'll look good for the photos, it seems. You
want to win the WBC. That's the belt you want to win.
That's the good one. Not the Zuffa.
The one. No, not the Zuffa.
Not the ring.
Have you met many Dennises in your time? In the wild?
Wild Dennis.
We had a Dennis at school.
Not my age.
There was one in my year level at school, and whenever we'd see him, we'd go, Dennis! Like that. And that was about it. Not
too many Dennises. To be fair, Tim, I know a lot of Tims.
Yeah, Tim's a few Tims. Tim's
not many Dennises, though.
No, not many. A lot of Lockies.
A lot of Lockies.
A lot of Lockie today in the NBA.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell you what, Lockie Ulburg joined Michael Jordan. There's a combination of names no one thought would be together in the record books by being one of only 4 rookies to get a triple-double for the Bulls.
Well done, Lockie. That's
Give
huge.
the boy some minutes, let him cook, and he did just that.
Just join the starting lineup. Obviously, they're just trying to peter out this the season. Bulls, as always, just middle of the pack. Can't get decent draft picks. They can't get decent free agents. They're an absolute rabble, but it's good to see another Aussie getting a triple-double for them.
Good stat line, 10 points.
15 and 10?
Yeah, 15 boards, that is. A couple of steals, only 1 turnover, 4 from 7 from the field, 100% from the free throw line. What a performance.
Very good. Still on a two-way. Sign him up, I reckon. You've got no bigs. You've got a bunch of guards. Jaden Ivey.
Gone.
Just go. This is another rundown. Why do millionaire sports people go on their own social media account and say things, Dools? When has it ever worked out well?
Never.
You don't hear any of these stories of, I heard starting point guard for the Minnesota Timberwolves on a $15 million contract went on his stories and made some good points. That
were very relatable.
No, So what can professional athletes do? Should there be a rule in their contract that says you're just not allowed on social media?
Yeah, just let someone else manage it.
Yeah, right?
Otherwise, it's either bad takes or cringe.
Mm.
You know, like LeBron's cringe.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey, bad takes.
Bad takes.
I'll tell you, big day though for the Aussies.
My goodness.
The NBA, and not just Lockie. Tyrese Proctor, 22, nearly got a triple-double if you include turnovers.
Did they?
22 points, 11 boards,
starters?
8 assists, 7 turnovers.
Wow.
Off the bench.
Off the bench. He
did great.
That's good. Well, you're heading into... You want to give it some more stat line?
Oh, yeah, Joe Ingles.
Jinglin' Joe.
Joe Ingles and Rocco Safredi Zakarski at Minnesota. So Rocco, 8 points and 9 boards, 2 blocks and 2 assists.
In how many minutes?
20 minutes.
Oh,
you know,
love that.
Jinglin' Joe starting again.
15
points, 10 assists, 6 boards, a steal and a block.
Gee, he's still got it, baby. He's still got it.
Just let the boy cook.
Love that. Also, Atlanta have locked up the 6 seeds heading into the finals. The Eastern Bloc is on lock. He had a triple-double in the last few days as well, Dyson did, our guy.
It's all happening. Aussies are, you just give us a chance.
Give us the minutes and we'll deliver.
Did Thibault get on the court today? Thibault, 7 minutes, 5 points. And a rebound. What a
minute. That's good.
What a game.
What are you thinking about? The finals are kicking off, I guess in the next few days?
Well, today was the last day of the regular season.
So we'll probably have a couple of days off. Who you think, how are your Rockets going to go? Let's start there.
I mean, we finished, 52 and 30. We're looking good. We can beat anyone on our day. We're in good form. We rested nearly all our first choice players today, so everyone's looking good.
Who do you think's the worst teammate in any sport ever?
The worst team, Draymond Green.
He did punch a guy in the face. He seems like the guy on the team that it's like that guy you go to school with that everyone hates, and you're like, he's not that bad. He's good. He's nice to me.
It's like he's a dickhead once you get used to him. It's like no. He's still a dickhead. You've just gotten used to him.
Yeah. So he's that guy.
Yeah. Who do you reckon is the worst?
I don't know. Well, obviously, Kevin Durant doesn't strike me as a great teammate. Is why I bring that up, and he's on your beloved Rockets.
He's played more games this season than his MVP season. A lot of minutes as an old dude. Highly efficient, still got it.
I say this as someone who loves Kevin Durant, one of the best players to watch, just absolute pure silk at 7 feet.
Oldest player to score 2,000 points in a season.
There you go. So he's still got it. But yeah, you can't be, again, the social media. You can't have athletes on social media. They just don't. There's a lot of spare time. You're traveling a lot, so you're on your phone a lot. You're just making bad calls. Talking shit about your teammates. Who else is a bad teammate? Like Dennis Rodman, he would have been a terrible teammate.
Ron Artest, Meta World Peace.
Yeah, couldn't have been much fun.
Nah. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so Rockets, where do they finish up, do you think?
I reckon we'll win the first round. And it'll be close in the second round. We might struggle to make it out of there, but also when we can beat anyone.
Can any Aussies make it through to the NBA finals this year?
Tyrese Proctor, possibly.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. I think that could be about
That's
it.
about it. Yeah. That's sad. What's this, Dulls? Something else added to the lineup, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what. I am, folks, and we should cut this up and put it online. I am the official Hoop Talk Fantasy Champion for the season. Thank you very much. My team, Edie, as in Zach Edie, affects 1 in 5 men, got up in the finals.
Well
it was a domination. You know, everyone laughed with my picks on draft night. You know, I got Wemby for a steal, and then my second pick was big Alpi Şengün. I got Alexander Walker off the waivers. I got Sadiq Bey off the waivers. I picked Paul George before he came back from injury or from suspension.
Yep.
And I'm just cooked, sliced through everyone. Up yours, everyone else in the league. I've done it. I'm the champ. I'm the king of the castle now.
What is the stakes? And is it just bragging rights?
Bragging rights. I think I get to sit on a special seat on draft night.
Oh.
So that's good. And you know, I might get some extra snacks.
Oh, very good. I want in if anyone drops out and you got
someone has dropped out.
All right,
do you want to be?
I'm in.
I'll put you into. I'll put your name forward.
How many other than you? Is there anyone else that hosts a sports podcast in your? Yeah.
No.
Put me in. Put me in, coach. Well, you don't have to, but no pressure. I invite your friends over to do the podcast and talk about fantasy. I think I learned a lot that episode.
We spoke a lot about Hungarian food.
So hopefully that's the theme. Very, very good. All right. Well, we're off to get around us, Dools. It's your pick this week and my turn. Again, if you don't know, I'm sure you do, you loyal listeners. But Dooley will give me a brand that I don't know what's coming, and I've got to put together a little 30 to 60 second pitch on why that brand should get behind the Budgy Smugglers.
Yep.
And this week's is
a Porto.
A Porto! Fiery chicken! Yeah! Sure! Sure! If you sponsor us, I'll say you're better than Nando's. A Porto. Get around us.
Fiery chicken, yeah!
It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch. I've had a few people say, you must, because some of our pitches have been pretty good. And they think we know. They think, there's proof. There's proof we don't know what's coming.
To be fair, 5 seconds before, I didn't know what I was going to say.
You know, it's because it's what time is it? Yeah, it's getting close to Dooley's dinner time. Yeah. That's why he was like, I wonder what I'm going to get on the way home. And just threw it in. But yeah, fiery chicken, yeah. I will tell everyone that you're better than Nando's if you get behind Budgy Smugglers.
Absolutely.
Do you prefer? I don't really like. This is true. I'm not doing this because of our potential new sponsorship. Because I do prefer. I just don't like Nando's. It takes too long. It's too expensive, and it's fine. It's good. But at least a Porto, I can get what I want, and I'm in and I'm out, and I'm like...
Feels like a hearty meal.
Yeah, exactly.
The chicken's good.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Off to off-field antics. I want to hear your take on this, Dools. Aussie tennis bad boy Bernard Tomic and girlfriend Keely Hanna have shocked fans with the sudden announcement of their most beautiful secret. What was the secret, Dools?
They are starting a combined Facebook account because Bernard has been a naughty boy and Keely has seen the messages, and so that's how she's keeping him in check by having a shared. It'll be like this is Bernard and Keely's account.
That's clear. I thought you were going if they're gonna combine the OnlyFans.
I did think that first, but I'm like, Bernard, maybe it's
put the racket away, son. No, they've had a child. They had their little baby girl or boy recently. So how do you? So I did see that they kept it. She hasn't posted since July. And how would you go? You have a child. How would you go about keeping that a secret for 9 months?
I mean, I'd imagine Bernard has, I don't know what she does, but I'd imagine he's earned a bit of money in his career. So he can just hang out at the mansion.
Yeah. Okay. So
You know?
she's just chilling in the mansion.
Chilling on the Gold Coast, Cavill Avenue, hanging out,
Yep.
mansion, schoolies. Would have been rough missing schoolies,
Yeah.
especially for him.
Yep.
He was probably there, to be honest.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hanging out with the Neils and the Crossleys. That's probably what they're doing.
We haven't talked about them in a while.
No.
I wonder how they're going.
She's on the dating apps.
Yeah, we talked about that on the pod. We talked about that. Speaking about what we talked about on the pod, have you got a top 5 for us?
Oh, do I have a top 5?
Do you?
I do have a top 5. Here are my top 5 social medias.
Sure.
Based on my enjoyment of them over the years.
I see exactly where you're going with this. I like it. I like it a lot. Where we going?
Starting at number 5.
Okay.
TikTok.
Okay. Way down in 5th.
Way down in 5th. Sometimes I'm into it. Sometimes I'm not. I'll go months without sort of having a flick through it. It's a bit annoying sometimes. That's coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 of my favorite social medias, Facebook.
Facebook. Wow.
Facebook is
low.
number 4.
Low for Facebook.
It's because it's not. You don't actually see what your friends are doing anymore. It's just ads, and it's people telling you their opinions, and it's people that you don't know. I don't care what someone else thinks. I want to know what my friends and family think. It's annoying.
I reckon Meta have lost their way a bit.
They have. They have. I mean, what has Zuckerberg done? He built Facebook, arguably, and then has just bought other social medias. Just saying.
Bought and ruined it.
Yeah.
And then what did he did the Meta Quest thing?
Yeah.
Invested hundreds of billions of dollars into that. That's been deactivated.
Yep.
Doesn't
It
exist anymore.
Doesn't exist.
Like
Coming in
Mark
at number
Zuckerberg.
3. Instagram.
Instagram at 3rd. I thought that would be your number 1.
Nah, we're talking lifetime enjoyments here. That's because again, used to be you just seeing what people that are doing.
Yep.
Like people that you follow, you see what you could get to the end. It's like, great, I'm all caught up. I know what people are up to now. You're lucky if you see what someone posts.
Anyway, but please follow us, the Budgy Smugglers, on Instagram if you're not already, and like and share all of our stuff.
Absolutely. Coming in at number 2, the icon, the OG, MySpace.
MySpace at number 2.
At number 2.
Yeah. So we're talking legacy. You just love what it meant.
Legacy. You had the
social media you're using right now, or are you just talking all time?
All time.
I got it.
All time.
Yeah. All right. I'm with you.
Because you could make it however you wanted to look. You put music on it, video on it. You had your photos on it. You had your top friends, which made drama. You could message, on the wall and privately. It had it all.
Yeah, it really
had it all.
Bit of personalization. We missed that in social media.
We were all learning how to code by accident.
I'm excited to hear you tell us your number 1 and talk about Grindr on the podcast.
Number 1, social media. Because it's got a lot of good filters. Snapchat. And that's the only reason why it's good.
Are you on the Snapchat?
No, I haven't for a long time. Not since I got a girlfriend.
Yeah. No, I know, right? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I had a meeting with Snapchat recently, and and I was just sitting there going, no one uses Snapchat for this shit. But it is very popular in regional areas.
Interesting.
People in regional areas love Snapchat. They use that before any other. They're legit still number 1.
That is true. I'm
not making shit up.
No, you're not making shit up. I was in Albury and Wagga, and I had people after the show ask me if I'm on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And they were not joking.
Yeah. No, they're not.
And they were too old to be asking that question.
Yeah,
it's like, do you mean Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or email?
Yeah. No, they love it in the regional towns. They love sending pics of their bits. So Snapchat, interesting. So we left out OnlyFans.
I've never been on it.
Yeah, sure you haven't. And you left out Reddit. Would you count that as social media?
I don't think that's social media. I think
that's fair. That's
like
fair.
it's a forum.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Interesting. I don't know any other social medias.
Yeah. Neither do I, actually.
Yeah.
I think I just named the 5 social medias.
YouTube's not social media. That's more of a search engine now.
Do I have anything else in there? No, there's no other social medias.
Do I have anything?
LinkedIn.
I was going to say LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is a good social. No, that's the LinkedInifying.
God, I don't love
people are annoying.
So annoying.
It's like, oh, this thing happened. Let me tell you how it connects
Discord.
to leadership. Oh yeah, I've got Discord. Is that social? I feel like that's.
I don't know what it is.
I don't really.
Okay. Tune in for next week's two old guys trying to figure out what social media is. I'm going to read out, while you look at your Snapchat, I'm going to read out our power rankings for this first one in April because we missed last week. Coming in at number 10, falling down, just petering out the list. The reason why he's still in here is because he actually has a real legitimate Boxing World Championship. It's Jai Apataya in the boxing, Zuffa champ, WBC champ, and pound for pound. We can't be pound for pound best cruiserweight. He's just the best cruiserweight. Coming in at number 9. He runs fast. He's pretty fly for a white boy. It's Lachlan Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Brought to you by Skechers. Coming in at number 8. He didn't have his best day. It wasn't his worst day, but he did have a Jason day.
Hey.
Our top ranking golfer in the Masters. Well done, Jace. At number 7, he is the great one. The featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski, down in 7. I just realized that I have put the same person in this twice. So I'm making a late charge into the top 10. It is starring today on the court, Lachlan Ulburg.
Yes, much deserved.
Much deserved. He should have been in here from the jump. I think I just got, because I had 2 Lachlans. That's why I got, that's my bad. Lachlan Ulburg was supposed to go in here. Triple double. That's pretty great for a guy on a two-way player. Can you look up and see if anyone else, and surely someone has at the end of the season.
Oh, there's been some crazy stat lines.
Anyway, coming in at number 5. He's going to be slipping down. It's a quiet time of year for this lot, but in the McLaren, Oscar Piastri at number 5. At number 4, he is the Gout Goat, the fastest runner of 200 meters Australia has ever seen. Gout Gout. And we're getting to the top 3, which is an absolute schmozzle. I'm interested to hear what you think. I think Molly should be down a little. Oh, I just gave away number 3. Coming in at number 3, it's Molly Picklum.
Hey, the guac.
Probably Gout Gout should go above her for, but we just love Molly so much.
Guac and roll.
Guacamole, baby. And it is the Australian Athletics Championships. We're getting dangerously close to a swimming meet or something, an international swimming meet. So Molly Picklum in 3. At number 2, it is WrestleMania week, so I've gone with Rhea.
It's WrestleMania week.
Ripley this Sunday and Monday.
And Monday, Jesus.
2-day event. We'll be breaking it down Monday night right here at the Budgy Smugglers. And then number 1, I think he is the most informed Aussie heading into the NBA Finals and the highest ranked team with an Aussie starter. Dyson Daniels of the Atlanta Hawks, straight up to number 1 after his triple-double, and his team looks fantastic. That's the power rankings. That's the show. What have you got on this week, Dool? Sorry, did you look something up for me or no?
What was I looking at?
Oh, no, we forgot about that. Don't worry about
what was it?
The two-way players.
Triple-doubles.
Answer an email.
Yeah. No, I think there was a few guys at Utah this week.
Yeah, probably.
They had 2 guys off the bench get triple doubles.
Oh, really?
Like 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, when they scored 143 playing against like a nobody team. Yeah. Wild.
This week, on Wednesday, the 15th of April, I will be at Dave O'Neill's Comedy Funhouse.
Oh, I love that show.
In Fairfield at the Grandview Hotel.
Who's headlining there?
It's Dave O'Neill is emceeing. I'm on as the opening act, and it's Stephen K. Amos is headlining.
Ooh.
So triple threat there. That's going to be fun. And then on Thursday night, I will be... I'm not actually sure what the venue is, but I'll be at Last Comic Dancing.
Oh, okay.
So this show, I'll be up on stage just doing comedy, and then at a given point, I'll start doing salsaing.
Yes, there you go. Get around that. Will you be taking the bus to this gig?
Yeah, every little thing counts.
Every little bit. Get your bread, take your buses. I'll probably do a bunch of shows this week. I haven't decided yet, but I'll be emceeing Red Betty tomorrow. There's a gig I haven't done in 18 months.
Around the corner.
But yeah, yes, I'll be there, and then I'll do some other stuff probably. I think I'll make an appearance at the Exford. I've been told to jump in and do a spot there, and I'll do a couple other spots, I reckon.
Yep, yeah. Look, I might go back to the Exford. It was good the other night, so I might throw a message in and get back up on there.
Sounds very good.
I'm looking forward to later in the week having hot pot late at night.
Oh yeah, what night do you want to do that?
No, maybe
let me know.
Friday
I'm back
night.
on my feet. I'm keen as. I love that hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Thursday or Friday night, I reckon.
yeah, I'm in Thursday or Friday.
Boom.
Sweet. All
Boom.
right. Thanks,
See you next
Smugglers.
week.
Bye.